Sometimes we feel overwhelmed by our thoughts. These are the thoughts of the past, the future, about the regrets, the worries, anxieties about now, whether being about relationships, about conflicts at work or at home, financial issues. And all these thoughts, all these thousands and thousands of thoughts, they drain our energy and we feel shattered, we feel tired and exhausted because every single thought spends energy. And if I am having thousands of thoughts every day, and most of them are affecting my mood, then little by little I am losing energy. One way to stop this leakage of energy and to accumulate energy is by learning how to deal with the thoughts. It is by learning how to detach from these thoughts and how to observe them. There are some analogies that these analogies can be very helpful in how to deal with our thoughts. And I'm going to now show you those analogies. Think of your thoughts as the clouds in the sky, and your clouds or your thoughts, they come and they go. You don't try to stop them. You sort of observe them as they come and observe them as they go. Another analogy is thinking of yourself as a bus driver. You're driving the bus, and the passengers are your thoughts. And some passengers may be angry or maybe noisy, but you are the one who is in charge of the bus. You are the one who decides which direction to go, and you are heading towards your destination. What you have in mind is your values, your goals, and your destinations. The passengers that are your thoughts, they may come, they may go. Some of them get on the bus for one stop, some of them for several stops, and then they get off. But your focus is on your destination. Another analogy is thinking of your thoughts as cars on the road. As you look to a traffic as a bystander, you're standing by a main road and you're looking at the cars passing by. These cars that are your thoughts come in different shapes and forms and sizes and with different speed. You watch them. You watch them as they come, and you watch them as they go, and you're not getting affected by them. This is the analogy of a turtle. When a turtle feels threatened, it goes inward. It pulls its head into its shell. This analogy can be used for when we become aware of our thoughts, because we turn inwards, we become aware of our thoughts, and we watch them as they come, as they go, without suppressing them and without getting lost in our thoughts. Because if I suppress my thoughts, I give them energy, I give them my powers. If I lose myself in my thoughts and daydream for a while, again, I give them power. I lose myself in them. So instead, what I do is I remain conscious and aware, and I observe my thoughts as they come and as they leave. And when I do this practice over a long period of time, gradually I become less impulsive towards my thoughts. When I become less impulsive towards my thoughts, automatically I become less impulsive towards other people. So the less impulsive I am towards my thoughts, the less impulsive I am towards people and situations. So many times it happens in life that we jump into action and then we regret it later. We see someone as a victim, someone as a perpetrator by a snapshot of what has happened, and then immediately, without having enough information, we become impulsive and we become a savior and we try to become a hero and we try to save the victim. And then later on, we realize that we've made a mistake, that the victim wasn't in fact the victim, or the perpetrator wasn't a perpetrator. And that's because we became impulsive. So this practice of detaching from our thoughts and putting a gap between myself and my thoughts is called diffusion and is practiced in a counseling modality called acceptance and commitment therapy. This is also used in other modalities as well. This is a daily practice which will bear fruit after a while, just like when you're going to the gym, you don't expect to build muscles in just one session. Gradually, over the time, you build muscles, and with your mind as well. Gradually, we retrain our mind to be more gentle, flexible, and strong.